I freaked the frick out. I walked in and I looked at her and I go, oh my God. I go, I love you so much. And I go, I'm Erin and Charissa from Fox and I take you every weekend. What the fuck am I saying? Why am I telling her that? Hey guys, welcome to the official YouTube page for Calm Down with Erin and Charissa. This is where you can watch all of our ridiculous conversations and fun interviews.
We have full shows. We've got pre-games, anything and everything that you guys could want. But first, you're going to have to subscribe. Just hit subscribe right there and you're good to go.
And now you can calm down with us.
Yep. Can you tell that we're reading this off a script? We hope so. All right. We need to calm down and wrap this bad boy up. Press subscribe. Thanks for listening.
Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio.
La ta ta ta, la ta 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 ta, la ta 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 ta. All right, let me tell you guys. Welcome to the Calm Down podcast.
What do you got for us?
Let me tell you how the day started, okay? It didn't start too great for this gal over here, all right? I was in a tough spot. A lot of things were going on, and I woke up thinking today's going to be a great day, and then I got hit. Boom, 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 with all these different things.
We were already kind of in moods going. We were kind of texting as I was in the air. You were at home, kind of about some vibes that we were having. And I kind of thought, new day.
Exactly. I woke up this morning, and I was like, I'm going to have a great attitude. Everything's going to be great. And then it started. And then, you know, the moment where the tears start welling up and I think to myself, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry for me, Argentina. And then my phone, I thought it was a mistake. I see EA FaceTiming and I was like, and then I went to answer it and then it clicked off. And then she called back regular and I was like, thank God you called right now because I'm about to cry. And then Erin says, well, good, because I was about to cry. So then that's how our day started. And 30 minutes later, I got off the phone with her and I was like, thank you. Thank you, Jesus, for putting Erin in my life because I got off that phone call and I was like, you know what? I can avoid what was going to be a disastrous day. And now I'm just trucking along. So thank you for being my therapist and talking me off the ledge that I was careening off of. So with that, I welcome you all to the Calm Down podcast. We've got a great show for you today. Week 11 is in the books.
Thank God.
Erin had a situation with a Peloton hotel gym situation.
Instructor, we'll get to that.
Okay, she's going to elaborate on that. We were actually on television together for the first time since the Super Bowl. Shocking. I need everyone to start a petition to let Fox let us do a segment more often with one another. It's crazy behavior. We had Bills Chiefs. Erin's judging someone about that. We have a drink situation, why tequila water is such a hard drink for people to understand. And I will add to that mimosa on the rocks. No one understands it. We have a lot to get to. So start us off. You were in Chicago this week for your Bears-Packers, the oldest rivalry in the NFL. Came down to the end. What a great game this was.
So exciting. Yeah, it was great. Perfect temps, a little bit of wind.
You looked incredible. By the way, I was supposed to ask you. Daisy Phipps wants to know who made your jacket. Daisy Phipps
my God.
And everyone else wants to know who made your jacket.
I got so many DMs. I got so many kind of IG requests, all this kind of stuff. ALC made the jacket. I had some of the cutest DMs on Twitter from random guys just in time for Christmas. My wife, my girlfriend loved your jacket. Will you please let me know? You're welcome, ALC. I'd love some more clothes, by the way. But this, I will get on my female high horse. And that I
hate
can't
myself.
Do that ever again.
I hate myself.
Yep. Shoot myself in the face. You and I talking about being on segments together. Guys, this just in. Women like sports. Women like to watch other women in sports. Why? Because I wear one friggin' jacket and my social media blows up.
Yeah. The intersection of sports, entertainment is fashion. I don't know if we just missed that part where last year at the Super Bowl, we talked fashion about the guys. 2 years ago, excuse me, with the arrivals of the guys coming into the stadium. Yeah. So this is a dear Fox, please allow Erin and I to be on TV more often together. No, we understand that maybe we don't need to do the whole show, but like a segment here and there would be awesome. So if you guys wouldn't mind going to 10201 West Pico Boulevard in Los Angeles, California.
Knocking on the door, holding a poster board. More Erin and Charissa.
To speak to the executives that be. No, obviously it's selfishly motivated just because we like being together. But it is. It's like, I don't know if we need to remind everyone that, football is for
Women
everyone.
are watching.
Women
and by the way, men like it too. Howie, during the talk back, I come on and they're like, Erin, can you check your mic for the pregame show? Hey guys, how are you? Erin, hey! That's my Jimmy Johnson. And then there's like straight, yay, what's up? And then Howie's like, Erin, that podcast, that you girls, and this is a commercial break. So commercials like counting down until they're on YouTube. I tell you, every week I tell Charissa, you two are going to be in trouble. But he goes, Erin, I heart calm down every week. I heart it. I don't know what that means, but I heart you, Howie Long. Get over here.
So Howie is our second father that we're always worried that Howie will be disappointed in us if we do something. So whenever I see him on Sundays, I know he's either going to say, I liked something on the podcast, or, oh no, you two are going to get fired if you keep it up, kind of a thing. So Howie Long, we love you. And thank you for just continuing to be a governor in our behavior sometimes. Because when I do something bad, I'm always like, oh, Howie's going to be mad.
What did he say about us cussing to you?
Oh, yeah. He said, what were you guys talking about this week? Oh, you want to clean up your act and not swear as much and, this and that. I said, yeah. I said, because we know you're listening and I don't want you to be disappointed in us. So we love you, Howie Long. You're the best.
So much.
Yeah, so Erin and I would like to be on more segments together. But that said, your game was great. You looked fantastic. And the jacket, ladies and gentlemen, is ALC. Adorable.
You looked like a maroon dream.
Oh.
Maroon 5. You looked so gorgeous. The hair was shiny and blonde and Tinkerbell. And it was flowing and it was gorgeous. And I loved it.
Yeah. Yeah. I love a monochromatic situation. So whenever the opportunity presents itself, I do love a Merlot, a Burgundy, Cabernet to drink and to wear.
Yeah. Can't wait for one tonight.
So we don't, for Amazon, most of the time, as I was talking about the other week 10 or whatever it was, I felt like frumping the jacket. That's just like, because it's a waist up. Great. But this show, we had 2 sets. So we got to go, like sometimes you can see the full length. So I did like that. Shout out to Shop Bop. There's so many things on the Shop Bop. It's an ad, but not really an ad. They didn't ask me to say this. But like they make it so easy. Just do in the cart. It's great.
Now, when you put that together, because I did click on your link for the coat, it was gorgeous. Did they also, because I'm not good at shopping for myself, did they also recommend the matching set underneath, or was that all you?
Yeah, that was all me because I already had the boots, and so then I went out to
they fit you.
Okay. They were not size 11. I went out last second, night before, to go find a dress that matched. You should have seen me. People that greet me in a store are like, can we help you? And I'm like, nope, I'm good. I'm going like this. I'm like the quickest shopper in the world because I'm going in. I know exactly what I want and I'm going out. And I don't mean to be rude, but I'm like, I don't need your help. And I say this as a former sales associate, but like, I just want to go in. I want to go out. And then I always feel bad because it's like when I go to the register, it's like, oh, was anyone helping you? It's like, no, it was all myself. I'll take my own commission on this situation. But yeah, I don't want to waste anyone's time like going around. No, I'm out.
See, I feel the opposite. I feel like people know the store better than me. This is what I'm looking for. I don't have a lot of time. It's for I'd say it right away. I'm like, this is for Detroit, Green Bay. Sure. I need you. It's going to be cold. The high is going to be this. Let me check with it. No, I'm kidding. That was funny, by the way, in our thing. And I was like, blah, 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 blah. So I feel like they have a better run of show and they know how to help. But that's interesting. You're so good with that with your clothes. I'm not.
I just faked like I was drinking. There was nothing. It was all gone.
I know, mine is too.
I was hoping that
Marley. No, I'm kidding.
One drop. I'm so thirsty. Aren't you too on the sidelines?
I'm so thirsty. Okay, so yeah, your game was Philly's great.
Game was great. Shout out to Saquon Barkley. Again, we talked about it a lot in this podcast because this is our lives. These are the days of our lives, like sand through the hourglass. Saquon Barkley, you are a dream. You were a class act class act, easy for me to say, in New York. I sat down with him one of the last few weeks that he was there before the season ended, and then there was going to be the contract negotiations and all that stuff. And he said, I want to be a Giant for life. It's the team that drafted me. I want to stay here. Obviously, we know what happened. He didn't end up staying here, but he goes to a division rival in the Philadelphia Eagles, and he is having an MVP year. I mean, it's just incredible what he's doing. But he's so classy, and it's just so awesome to see a guy that has always had this potential, but has just been stuck on a team that hasn't had a lot of success. So it's like you put him behind a great offensive line. They've got a great young defense, and they got a quarterback in Jalen Hurts that's able to do it all. It's just, I don't know. I'm really excited to see. It always goes back to, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. There was all this turmoil at the beginning of the year for the Eagles. There's conversations about Nick Sirianni getting fired. He's yelling at the fans, the whole thing. And they're quietly just checking off those wins. They've now won the last 6 in a row. So, this is why football's fun. And I also, watching Joe Burrow last night, I feel bad for him and Jamar Chase. They're playing such good football, and they're just, that team, unfortunately, is struggling. And it's got to be frustrating when it's like you're having individually a great year, but then your team isn't doing well. So, a lot of different things yesterday. Congratulations to Pittsburgh Steelers. That's another team.
Wow.
Everyone questioned Mike Tomlin. Exactly. What have we all learned from this? Don't question Mike Tomlin. Makes the decision to go with Russell Wilson. It wasn't the popular decision with a lot of people because, of course, Justin Fields was playing great. And congrats to Russ. I mean, he was in a situation in Denver that wasn't conducive to his skill set. So he goes to Pittsburgh. Now they're rattling off a bunch of wins. We actually see them this week. I'm excited. I haven't seen him yet with the Steelers. And that defense is great. You look at a guy like George Pickens. I mean, he's thrilled that he's being able to be showcased the way that he is. So, I've got the Browns Steelers this week. Excited to see that team. Yeah, the NFL's
I would love to do is sit down with Mike Tomlin. He's just so freaking cool. I think he has so much swagger. Unfortunately, I haven't had much time with him.
Yeah, me
just
neither.
because he's in the AFC. I remember that year we were busting our asses and we were doing Thursday night, Sunday, and I was doing Dancing with the Stars. I met him I don't know what I was doing. I met him.
You were taking
at
advantage of opportunities, and that's what you do.
Trying again, people. You have my schedule. I stop calling me.
Hello, Margaret.
No, I met him midfield, and I just said, Coach, I'm Erin Andrews. I'm a huge fan. He goes, you work your ass off, and I was like, thank you. You're amazing. And he's such a cool dude. So I got to sit down with Matt LaFleur this week, which I was actually really nervous about. I talk to these guys every single week. I know the Packers so well, 49ers, all that stuff. It's just different when you get a coach to sit down with. And he hadn't done those very often. And I was really, really nervous, but so grateful of the opportunity. He
You're cute.
Played the position of quarterback. He has coached it forever, obviously now a head coach. He's been a head coach for 6 years. He played for the National Arena League on a team called the Omaha Beef.
Incredible.
I was like, what was that mascot?
Yeah, exactly.
Raw or medium, Great.
Is it a cow walking around? Jesus. Yeah, no, he's great. Okay, so you were in Chicago, but you're going back to Green Bay this week, right?
In Chicago, going to Green Bay this week. But I have to say this about Chicago. Our game, obviously, was very fun. It was, Tom Brady had said several times, these fans haven't sat down, which was so cool. Chicago is such a vibe. I mean, please, trajectory, go up, because it is great living out there. It is great time. It is great food, great wine, great hotel. Soldier Field, it's older, but the fans are we talked about this in our production meeting. They're so knowledgeable. They are listen to Kyle Brandt every single day. They are so wanting this to happen. I mean, the music's fun. People are having a good time. I kept looking up in the stands with my security guy, Clinton. There's a guy walking around with a huge, circular thing of margaritas with long straws. And I'm like, I love a margarita. I love a margarita.
God.
Like a frozen margarita. I'm like, and the sun was shining. It was in the 60s. I'm like, how fun would it be to have an over sugary margarita in the stands at Soldier Field? It'd be so much fun. So, man, I just want the Bears to be good and on our network. And, they are, but I want to have their
way. It's okay to say they're not good yet because, they fired their offensive coordinator in hopes that will turn things around. They were so close yesterday to beating the Packers, who they haven't beat since 2018. I mean, that's wild.
Wild.
There's been 10 straight victories since Matt LaFleur became the head coach. We talked about it yesterday. Of course, if you're into stats, great. Come sit next to me. But yeah, no. So you have the Packers. Who are they playing this weekend?
Kyle Shanahan and the 49ers.
Whoa, you're two teams, gal.
I know. I want to show you so bad what I'd like to wear, but it's actually supposed to be really, really chilly. I'll show you when we get off of here.
You know what?
Cute.
I made the fatal mistake and I didn't even think about it. I hate when people do this that are not, I shouldn't say hate. That's aggressive. I was not cognizant. I was wearing the Commanders colors.
Oh, yeah. I didn't really notice that, though. I'm pretty good at noticing that.
Okay,
I didn't notice that.
I didn't even think about it. And I'm so usually aware of that. Like if I'm covering the Vikings, I'm not going to wear purple. And so, but I walked out and I was like, oh, shit. I was like, the Commanders are maroon. But
one time I did a Saints game and somebody else, this is when Sean was with the Saints and we got out of the cars and Troy goes, ooh, gold jacket. The opposing team's going to hate you today. And I was like, oh, shit. I was like, damn, this is a good jacket.
Good jacket.
Damn it.
I know. I hate when I think about things like that. Wait, so you were on our rundown because I'm trying to run the show here because apparently I never paid attention to this. You mentioned that you had an incident in the hotel gym with the Peloton. What's going on there?
I'm an avid Peloton user. I have a bike. Haven't really been on it much. I've been going to classes more because when I go away to hotel gyms, I do the Peloton classes. I love the strength classes. I love the meditation. I'm a massive Peloton fan. I am friends with some of the instructors. I am the loser that DMs them. Great class. I love you. You get me so excited for my 425 game. Like I've met some of them. It's great. I'm in Chicago. I'm pretty tired. And I walk into the gym like I always do, right? You know, I have a sit down with Matt LaFleur that day. And so I want to like do a workout, get ready to go. I walk in and I notice this guy at the weights. And I was like, oh, okay, he looks familiar. Don't know who that is. Then I walk over to the matted area where I'm going to do my strength, full body, 45 minutes with I haven't decided who. And I get there and it's Robin from Peloton, the face of Peloton, the instructor of Peloton. She is such a badass. I take all her classes. Like this is the equivalent of seeing Mickey freaking Mouse as I'm getting ready to go take her class. She's on the mat.
What?
I will say this. And that was her husband that I saw. I'm such a fan of her that I knew that was her husband. I was like, how do I know that guy? And then I walked in. I have been with you when I have seen one of the most famous people in the world together. I was with you when we saw George Clooney at dinner. I acted like a total moron. I did with Robin. I just put my head down and I didn't speak. I'll also say this. I did that to Travis Kelce when we saw him at the Eras Tour in London.
I don't know what you were doing
because I didn't want to bug him. Like I get so conscious that I don't want people to be like, yay, you're famous.
This is your friend. This is your friend.
I know, but he's got a lot going on, you know?
Travis doesn't care.
I know, but I just don't want him to think I'm like super annoying and I was geeking out over seeing Taylor, blah, blah, blah. Geek out. But anyways, I'm with Charissa. We see George Clooney and I'm like, head down. George is like, love you on, I watched Thursday Night Football. I'm like, no, you don't, George. No, you don't. You don't know who I am. Like, I act like a total asshole.
No, I will. Okay, let me say this. So we're at a restaurant. I don't know if we told the story. Yeah, I think we probably have. For those of you that are new to the podcast, here's the just quick interlude of this story. We know that George Clooney's in this separate room. I'm like, I'm getting us in there because we love George. I've had to interview him multiple times in my life for the dumb extra stuff. Not dumb extra stuff. When I worked for Extra for all these different interviews, we get it. And I was like, and Schrags was with us, Peter Schrager, and Schrags loves a Hollywood sighting. And I was like, we're getting in that room. Anyways, we end up in the room and Erin, I do appreciate this. I do appreciate about that you are very humble and you think that no one knows who you are. You've been working in this industry for 20 years, worked the biggest games, Super Bowls, national championships, all this kind of stuff. So knock it off. People know who you are. But humility will go a long way. We get it. So I was like, George, you know Erin? He's like, of course, and whatever. Erin's pretending like she's just like invisible. And I'm like,
I can't see you.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, stand up straight, put your hands down, put your hand out. Nice to meet you and act normal. You're embarrassing me. This is crazy. I was like, you are acting like a child. What is that? She gets so nervous. And what's that's such a dichotomy with who you are in anything else, because you're always so like, gregarious and like extroverted and like, here I am. And so when I see you sometimes in these situations, I'm like, are you okay? You sweet little thing. Like she just becomes like a shell of herself. And it's
like, there was a moment at the Eras tour, literally, I don't think I've told this, that, I can't see. And I'm like looking and, I don't want to get in Travis's way. And Jason was there for the first time. And Jared's like, go up and be with him. Stand with your friend. And I was like, no, I don't want to crowd him. I didn't want him to think I was standing up there because I wanted people to take photos of me.
You're so in your head.
I wanted to go up there and feel like,
not me. I was like this. Hey, Trap. Stella
McCartney. And I was like,
don't give a shit.
I don't want anyone to see me singing my heart out, but Daddy, I love him. Anyways, so the opposite happened at the hotel gym with Robin from Peloton.
You freaked out?
I freaked the frick out. I walked in and I looked at her and I go, oh my God. I go, I love you so much. And I go, I'm Erin Andrews from Fox and I take you every weekend. What the fuck am I saying? Why am I telling her that? Why don't I give her my social security number and give her my birth certificate? I was born in Lewiston, Maine. So weird.
So what'd she say?
She's working out. And she acted just like I would do. She took out her headphones and goes, what? And I would be like that too. Who the fuck are you, you crazy animal? Me. I go, oh my God, I am so sorry. I love you so much. You have no idea. I work out every single weekend to you. When I'm here, I work football. She doesn't give a shit.
Yeah,
move on, girl.
That's not true. I bet
Go
you
do your deadlifts and get out of here, meaning me. No, I'm so weird. That's so weird. I don't
think that's weird. I think
over
that's
her.
Sweet.
I should have been like this. And then what did I do? I grabbed my mat and went to the other side of the gym because I was too embarrassed to work out with her. And then she walked out and I was like this. She was so kind. She said, let's take a selfie together. I look like a freak in that selfie. I will never show anyone that selfie. By the way, I look crazy.
How about that move when it's like you take a picture with someone that you're excited to take a picture with and you look so bad. You're like, I can't use this. There's nothing I can do with it. There's no filter that's going to change this appearance. So now I can't use the picture. No.
I know.
Over.
She was so kind. She was so lovely. She is so fit. And I was so excited. And I told, I even lost my shit. I did this. She left. I then went to the mat where I wanted to be with her, but I didn't want to be working out with her. It'd be, I don't want to show her my
do you like doing these moves too?
It's me.
Is this okay? Am I doing it right?
Yeah. So then I start working out and the girl next to me, I don't know her. I go, do you like Peloton? And she goes, what? And I go, are you a fan of Peloton? She goes, no, but my husband has. I go, that was Robin. She was just, shut up. You work with the biggest athletes. My coworker is Tom Brady. Get your shit together. What happened? I'm sweating.
You better lock it up.
I was so disappointed in myself. I'm either like this or I'm like this.
I was just going to say, I think that we've turned a corner here. You went from just completely falling into yourself to hello. This is, I don't know. I don't know which one I prefer. Hi, Robin.
I'm Erin.
Hi.
She goes, that's great. I mean, I am so embarrassed.
No, you're not. I think that's adorable.
What she then posted yesterday being at that hotel and I was so embarrassed to like it. I was unlike Howie Long. I didn't heart it because I didn't want her to know I was a freak.
I think it's very sweet. I think it's sweet to have moments of being a fangirl. What would we do if we saw Michael Jordan together?
I would do what I did with George Clooney.
Not me. I would go up and pretend like I've already met him. Mike, it's me. It's me, sweetie.
My man.
I got the shoes over here. Seriously. I am so delusional sometimes about my position.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. I'm just so. I told Kirk Herbstreit about the Dare to DM game and he was fascinated.
Oh yeah,
Sweet Kirk was like, you do what? I was like, oh my God, he's judging me. I was like, Sweet Kirk never in a million years thinks I'm off the reservation.
I know there's going to be a day we meet Taylor. I'll say this. I know there will be. I am manifesting
it.
I don't want to meet her. I want cocktails with her. You, me, her, a bar.
No, I don't want a bar.
It's going to be a
I want a private residence.
Private.
Because there's a lot of things we need to discuss with no microphones and no one else around.
But I got to really...
We would love a refill.
I got to really work on my...
You're going to be fine. You're going to be just fine. I think she'd like us.
I know she would. Jason told us.
Hey, I got to bring this up because I didn't mean to ask this question last week. I thought it was a compliment and it really started
my
something.
Eyebrows?
Yes.
Holy shit. I mean, I got to be starting something. So I got to follow up. I'm sweating. My bum is sweating right now. So
don't hit me with the got to be starting something. Also, the hair dryer's going. What is he drying his hair for? Where are we going?
You guys are going out. You look so nice.
Going out?
I'm
going Christmas shopping, and I don't even know if I'm going with him. What's he drying his hair for?
You look so nice.
So nice. I'm in a sweater. Sweater weather.
You look great.
I'm not doing a Vikings game. Okay, the eyebrow.
So I had a shoot the next day, and I was with my makeup artist, Jamie Greenberg, who's hilarious. She's like, what are we doing here with these eyebrows?
Jamie left the Sephora to come do your makeup? I live for Jamie's trip to Sephora with that small mic.
Makeup Jamie.
I'm 4 minutes into the video, and I'm like, do I need that?
Hooded eyes. So I told her what was going on. She's like, okay.
Hungry eyes.
We got to get these shaped. What's happening? So we start looking up the eyebrow serum I'm using because she's like, did the place you went to, did they dye them? Why are they so dark?
Start from the beginning. I like them.
So here's what's going on. Okay. I like people with a really thick eyebrow. I think they look great. I kind of wanted that. So I started using a serum. And I've been using it. How do you feel about
saying the word serum?
You say serum. I say serum.
I do say serum.
I've been using this serum for about 3 to 4 months.
Oh.
And I've been really, really good about it. I do it every single night. And I, along the way, 2 months ago, went to a brow place and everybody thought they were tinted at this brow place. Like, Jules, hey, you got your brows done. No, that was 2 months ago.
You never tinted them? I thought you tinted them.
No, you want to know what this is?
Looks like
the serum.
It looks
they
like
grew in
You tinted
darker.
The brows. Okay, you just say you tinted the brows. Okay,
we didn't. We freaking didn't. So we looked it up online, and they say lashes serum and eyebrow serum grows in darker. Ooh. Charissa, I had such a low point last week.
Whoa.
After I used it, or after I read all this, I had a brief moment. I thought about putting some bleach on them.
This is the stuff that I would do. I told you, you do not experiment with this stuff. I am the one that's out here taking chances. We're cutting bangs.
In the streets.
We're cutting short. We're shaving up the back. We're doing razors on the face that are box cutters. You're not a risk taker. So I'm so glad that you didn't follow through with this and try to become someone you're not.
I mean, I even was putting foundation on them to try to lighten them up. I did. I tried.
You got insecure about the eyebrows.
I'm Googling how to make them lighter. I'm off the serum. I even Googled how to thin them out. I had Brows by Kim come today, a Dominique recommendation. She shaped them. We're a little dark. We even tried a blonde gloss on them, but then we just realized we got to stop. And let them die down. She's like, it's incredible how much they've grown.
Yeah.
There is so much hair here, and it is dark.
Okay, we're going to do a comparison. I don't remember you having these kinds of brows before.
A couple of drinks in Chicago. I started scrolling down and looking. I didn't have eyebrows.
You didn't have them before.
But these are too dark. I need them to I need them a 2 shades lighter. I got it. But I'm shaped and we're going to play it out, you know?
I'm with you. Okay, my eyebrow journey, same. Because the blonder I get, the darker my brow I like. I like it's like very we've got, basically it's like 2 mustaches.
You have great eyebrows.
2 mustaches right here. But as I've talked about with my Botox journey, I get insecure about eyebrows when one starts going too high. And thank God my lady now keeps them on a even playing field. We don't need one raising their hand. Hi, I have a question. Okay, so just keep it nice and steady, tabletop mountain.
Over here.
All right, over here. We'll get to you later. All right. I mean, there was about 3 months someone had a question. I couldn't answer it. Just had to move the bang over. Why do you think I cut bangs? To try to cover up the eyebrows. Used to cover up zits, now I'm covering up the eyebrows. So I get the journey, okay? It is, because by the way, the eyebrows are the curtains of the face. They're really, if those are off, everything's off, okay?
They've been off, America. Mocha, and I appreciate you letting me know. I just needed them shaped, and now I need them to die down a shade. But be careful with the serums out there, guys.
What I wanted to say is
PSA.
What I wanted to say is, I think yours looked great. I just don't remember you having these incredible brows. And now, once it's been brought to our attention, I was taking it as a positive, and you went negative.
Well, because
nothing to be afraid of.
They're very dark. It looks like I tinted them, and I haven't. And I wish I had, because I knew it was going to go away. And then I was texting my girl who recommended the serum, and she goes, well, why don't you just lay off the serum? And I said, great. How long is it going to take for them to lighten up? So just PSA, be careful with your serum. Be careful with the serum.
With the serum.
Mm-hmm.
Question for you as I'm sitting here picking my nails. I have you know what? You're worried about your eyebrows. I'm worried about things like this, things I shouldn't be worried about. When we text each other things like, why are we spending time being worried about who's in the audience? My nails. So this color has been on for a week. I had it on. It matched my outfit. I'm such a crazy. I don't need my nails done. I don't need to go back and spend $200 on the feet, the hands, the whole thing. But I can't. I'm embarrassed if I keep this color on, and I'm thinking I got to go change it because it's a dark color, and this is why I like a light color.
I like it. No, I like it. And here's another thing: how I was jealous of everybody's brows. It always comes back. We're really good at weaving it in. Not in. I'm jealous of people that can do a darker nail. I think I look trashy.
You do.
You can pull it off. Jillian can pull it off. I, much like the bushy brow, can't pull it off.
You don't think so?
You look great.
Okay, well, I just have a weird thing about like my nails. I feel like my nails should actually like match the outfit. These are the dumb things.
But didn't it match your outfit on Thursday?
Yeah, but now I'm like, I'm not wearing this color anymore. So now I gotta rip them off. I'm like, this is the stuff. And I wonder why I'm broke. These are the things we don't need to spend money on. Hey, how about those press-ons? I've been noticing a lot of people are really in on the press-ons. I'm telling you.
I can't do a press-on.
I no chance in hell.
Never in my life.
I'm going to call her out. Sarah Walsh, she goes, oh yeah, just press these things on. And one fell off. She goes, no problem. I got another one. She goes, I can't be sitting in that nail chair for an hour. I like the nail chair.
I know.
Because it's my time. I love my nail lady, Lynn. We gossip. We catch up. We have so many things we can talk about.
She's using a razor blade.
She's using that razor blade on my face. If you guys saw the way that you know what? I'm going to take a video next time I'm there. The health board would be called. Her shop might be shut down. So maybe I shouldn't actually take a video of this.
Lynn is her code name.
There is rust on the box cutter. And I said, doesn't matter. How about when I sat down and got my makeup done the other day, she was like, your skin looks great. And I was like, thanks. Probably the rusted box cutter I use on this whole thing right here. You know what? I spent all the money, all the dermatologists, all the things I was spending money on my face, and none of it worked. And now I'm just going, Dominique loses her mind when she finds out I'm just using the hotel body wash to wash the whole face. Erin's got 700 million serums and all the things she's using on her face.
And they're making my eyebrows dark.
Growing. And I'm using the hotel body wash. You think at this age I would have a routine. I don't. I can't. I have no facial routine. But I love my nail lady. That's all I got.
Hey, I'm interested. I'm here for it. I'm
oh
on
my
a journey
God.
myself.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Enough about us. I have to get this in. So rewind. We wanted the Jillian story with Kylie. They find this guy in the elevator, or they see this guy in the elevator. Jillian's like, this is my husband. We come on here. We talk about this hot guy that was a Buffalo Bills fan. There's zero follow-up, fell flat. I was on Good Morning Football the other morning before we go on air. Kyle Brandt goes, I'm very invested in the Jillian story. I go, well, I don't know. She didn't want to follow up. So Jillian, I'm sorry. We love you, but we're out on matchmaking. Make me a match. You know who's in? Lexi Thompson.
For Calm Down Connections. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to the Calm Down Connection.
Chuck Woolery. Love Connection. Eat your heart out. We've got a new game show in town.
We got to find this guy for her.
So Lexi Thompson wrote in, which first of all, I wish we were related. You're adorable. Saying, I met the cutest guy this summer while on vacation with my friends in Catalina. Months later, I can't stop thinking about him. It might be a long shot, but being able to potentially see where this can go would be amazing. All right, here's the information. You start off. This is the guy we're looking for, Erin. He is described as...
Well, yeah, it was Avalon, Catalina is where she was. It was the end of July 2024. You guys, these are important clues.
Very important.
I only got his first name, Trent. He could potentially live in the Long Beach, South LA area, around 5'10", blue eyes, brown hair, mustache. We heard
slower.
that
We have to say this slower so everyone can, in case you've seen this guy in your area. He's not convicted of a crime. We're just trying to make a love connection. Again, his credentials: 5'10", blue eyes, brown hair, mustache.
They met at, I don't know this spot, El Galleon? Galleon? When the restaurant turns into a karaoke bar at night. Oh, come on. We've got to find him.
Yeah.
He quickly left when his brother-in-law wanted to go. And it happened so fast. We didn't exchange info. And I never saw him for the rest of the weekend. I tried my amateur sleuthing skills on Instagram, but nothing. Since we hit it off so effortlessly, it's worth a shot trying to find him, right? Yes, it is.
Lexi,
we're going to find him.
You know what? I will make it my mission. I love love. I mean, this is the thing. I haven't always been great at it, but I want to see people in love. Okay.
Yeah.
So again, if you live in the Long Beach, South LA area, and you know a guy named Trent, who's 5'10", blue eyes, brown hair, mustache, has a brother-in-law, so obviously there's a relative involved here somewhere, likes to go out to a bar and has some karaoke skills, let us know. So DM the Calm Down podcast with any information, and no false leads. We do not have any time to waste sniffing around in areas that don't make sense. Make sure that these are real leads, because we're going to find Lexi, the man of her dreams.
I love this. And thank you, Ryan, for sending or putting this in front of us. This is so great. We would love to make more Calm Down connections if possible.
And look, we don't want to get we gotta at least have a win in the win column and finding connections. But if you have some other, if there's other people out there.
We have a win in the win column.
We do. We have a big win in the win column. If there's other people though, it's worth, throwing a lot of potential opportunities out here in the Calm Down connections. And hopefully we are able to matchmaker, make me a match. Okay. Cute.
I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love. I also love, this is a horrible, horrible transition, but I'm going to do it because I feel very passionately about this.
Sure.
Last night, flying home from Chicago, thank goodness there was a couple of good games on. San Francisco, Seattle, also the big one, Kansas City at Buffalo. And it was so much fun. That 4th and 2, Josh Allen, you are the man. I'm watching it and I'm not around any of my coworkers who are on the plane. And I'm like, I just want to high five anyone. And then I started looking around what other people are watching. I'm judging them. Yeah. Why are you watching a movie? It's Chiefs, Bills. I don't get that.
Why are you not watching the game?
It's weird.
I almost want to tap you on the shoulder and be like, you're not.
Why aren't you watching this?
You don't want to watch this? Does your screen not work? Does it not have live TV? Are you not getting the live TV?
Oh, no. People are watching movies. I think that's bizarre. I really start judging everyone.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And then I wonder sometimes, let's say if the game's on and it's not really a good game and you switch the channel, if someone's judging you, oh, Erin's not even watching the game.
I'm all over the place. Nope. Commercial break. I'm back to San Francisco, Seattle, Geno Smith with the run. We got it. Here's the thing. I shouldn't be judging anyone. Seeing what I did to my eyebrows and then how I reacted to Robin from Peloton. Cheers.
Hey. We love
Kitty
you.
cat makeup. Meow.
Oh my God. Meow. Ow is the operative word here. Please. Okay. Let's find Lexi love. Lexi deserves love. So anyone, DM the Calm Down podcast if you have information on a man we think's name is Trent. He's not in trouble. In fact, we're about to make all his dreams come true. We love you guys. Thank you for listening to Calm Down podcast. Howie Long, please don't be mad at us for anything.
Heart us.
And we will see you guys next week. Remember, submit all questions, comments, and concerns to the pregame on the Calm Down podcast. We love you. Bye.
Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio.
For more podcasts from iHeartRadio, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.